Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is Arslan Ash and I am 28-year old. I'm from Pakistan and I am 4 times Evo champion and Tekken World champion. And today's video we're gonna talk about Zafina. If you have been following me, you have seen like I love this character. I used to play her a lot in Tekken 7. But before we start, be sure to subscribe to DashFight for more character guides and check out their website for all things regarding MGC. So guys, first we talk about the character. We have seen, and you guys know that Zafina has been a very evasive character. She is one of the characters who could back or backdash from a lot of situations where other characters cannot do. And Zafina is known for her crazy mix-ups, and she has 3 stances and she has a lot of pressure tools. She takes a lot of plus frames, and she's a kind of character where opponent struggles just to to catch her. Zafina is the kind of character you'll see her moving all the time, doing backdash and doing down forward ones, power forward threes, and back one plus two, which is gone. We're gonna talk about that later. That character is also, I can say, not everybody can play that character. You have to be a character specialist to play that character. I think that's how Zafina is about. We'll dive into the details later. Also in this matchup, in my opinion, Zafina is a defensive character. You cannot play Zafina offensive because she's on -5, like after blocking her down for 1, and most of the moves she's -5. But the best thing is you can do backpack. Zafina has one of the best backpack in the game. So the mentality is always like when you are on -9, when you are -5 or something, you always do backpack and wait for opponent to do a mistake and you can launch. So this is basically Zafina is all about, and she's a very defensive character in my opinion. Alright guys, now we're gonna talk about the best moves of Zafina, or best buttons of Zafina. The first move I think is down for 1. Because the reason why I'm saying down for 1 is because down for 1 now, I don't know, because now Zafina is so bad. But like down for 1 has a huge range. It has a very good low property, downwards property. And as I told you, like you can always do backpack and always check on your opponent and do backpack and see if you sometimes in some cases, even if you don't need to do backpack, and if your opponent is pressing jab, the Zafina can launch with her down forward 2 depending on the character. And then down forward 1 has 2 strings, down forward 1 2, down for 1 2 1, and down for 1 4. So usually people respect their down for 1, and the plan is always you get to backpack, and then if your opponent is backing it down for 1 too much, then you can do another down for 1, or down for 1 down 3, or down for 1 to 4 3 to take more plus frame and to create more pressure. So in my opinion, I think down for 1 is her best tool. The other move I think is her forward 3. Forward 3 is amazing. Now the bad thing is in Tekken Tag 2, in Tekken 6 and Tekken 7, she used to do a combo, but she cannot do a combo. She can do the combo in heat, but not without heat. So what you can do is that after forward 3, you can do 2 on counter hit. You can do 2 1, and then you can carry on the combo, but it's only in heat. But even without hit, after counter hit, 2-1 is guaranteed, but is not as good as as she used to be in Tekken 7, where she used to combo after 4-4-3. But I think 4-4-3 is still amazing, because 4-4-3 is still amazing. You can press frames, you can do 4-4-3 again, 4-4-3. If somebody is pressing, you can do 2-1, or you can do 4-4-3 into 1 plus 2, and and you can do 4-4-3 into down forward 4, and so on, and you can create a lot of mix-ups just after blocking your opponent at forward. Another good move of Zafina is down 3. It's -15 on block, but if you go into the stance, it becomes -13. So you should always go into her stance after down 3, and after down 3 is a combo on counter hit. You can do a combo after down 3. I have not played this character. I used to play this character a lot because I think she's so bad in this game because of a lot of stuff. We'll talk about that later, but like first we'll see like Down 3 you can do wall standing 4. If you don't know your opponent too much, you can always check out if he's pressing or not, because some people press a lot after blocking, after getting hit by down 3. So down 3 is one of the best moves. You can always mix up your opponent with far forward 3 or far forward down 3. It's a kind of hard to guess, but if your opponent has very good reaction on Zafina down 3, so like at a very high level, at a very pro level, people can differentiate or people can react to stuff like down 3s. But like that's very rare case. Like there are like very less people in the world who can react, but that's a reactable move. And then I think that's all about down 3. That's the amazing move. If your opponent is not reacting, then it's really good. But the other move of Zafina is far 4 because far 4 has a good range and it's also was flat as a homing move. And the best thing is before in Tekken Tag 2, when if your opponent press jab or something, she can float Zafina in the air, but you cannot float her now. So I think that's a very good change to her far 4. Far 4 being 17th frame, homing, high build range, safe, mid, walls flat. I think that's one of the best homing moves in the game at the moment. The other best one of Zafina is 1+2. Because Zafina doesn't have too much counter hit moves. I think she got only few counter hit moves, which is down back 2, but it doesn't get like huge, it doesn't combo, yeah. Other characters can do combo from their 13 frame, 14 frame, 15 frame moves on counter hit. So the best move of Zafina is 1+2. That move is a counter hit combo. The best thing about this move is that this is -12 on the block, but the best thing is if your opponent is interrupting you, if they are trying to punish you on this move, you can do neutral 4/4, and then I guess there is no more combo. I haven't tried, but let's see. I'm experimenting in front of you guys in this video. Let's see if she can still combo. She can combo. Yeah, that's perfect. So if your opponent is trying to interrupt you, you can do this move and there's a combo. If your opponent is trying to interrupt you, you can always go for 4/4 and then you can carry on your combo. I think that's one of the best move. If whenever you feel like your opponent is pressurizing you, you can always press 1+2, just 1+2, because most of the time people are gonna respect you. If they are not respecting you, you have an option of doing follow-up 4/4. So I think that move is, I used to use that move in Tekken 7, and I wish they buffed Zafina in Tekken 8 so I can keep playing her. I think another good button of Zafina is her wall standing 1. The properties of wall standing 1 is anti-high and sometimes it's anti-mid as well. Like, that's weird, but this is what Zafina can do. Only Zafina can do. So you can do what now for 1 into wall standing 1, and then you can do wall standing 1 2. I think Zafina wall standing punish or wall standing move is one of the best moves in the game in my opinion. Like, she has huge range. Look at this range. And sometimes when you see, like, you have to guess if your opponent is, you see your opponent gonna press jab, you can do this and you can launch your opponent, and I love it. I love to do this a lot. I used to do this move a lot after doing down for 1 into wall standing 1 2, down for 1 1 1 wall standing 1 2. After a lot of position situations, after I used to do that move. So I think we have pretty much covered Zafina's top moves. So guys, we're gonna talk about Zafina's good pokes now. As I told you before, in my opinion, I think the best pokes of Zafina are neutral 1, jab, because after jab you can do down 3. After jab you can do down for 1, jab, 1-3. I think 1-3 is one of the amazing move. The reason behind 1-3 being so good is after 1-3, on blow you can always do neutral 4, which is a crusher. It's not homing, but it's hard to take side step on it. And then if your opponent is respecting your 1-3, you can always go for down 4/4. And if your opponent is respecting, you can do 1+2. Like, you can get a lot of mixes after 1-3. Sorry, after 1-3. So I think 1-1-1-3, 1 down back 2 thing is great, because after down back 3, you can do it's a kind of homing move. You cannot take side step left, I think. Yeah, it tracks side step left. And down back 3 is one of the best pokes of Zafina. Again, I think the mind game is the same. After 1-3 or after down back 3. After down back 3 on hit, it leaves you on, I think, +9 in stance, +0 without stance, and +3 in stance, which means if your opponent is pressing something, you can do 1-4 or now 4-4, or the mind game is the same. You can also go for neutral 3. I think it's gonna trade. And the other one is down 4-4. It's like, this is, I think, one of the best, again, one of the best homing move in the game. In huge range, tracks both sides, a homing move, and also was flat. And you can just do from this range, it's a very good keep out tool as well. And down 3, if your opponent is not reacting or doesn't block too much, you can always go for down 3, and then you can grid mix-ups in her Trandula. No. Yeah, she will, it leaves you in Mantis, and you can do 3-1, down 1, a lot of Mantis options. You can utilize all of this Mantis option. Down forward 2 is safe and it's launched in Mantis. And the other one being, I think now in Tekken 8 they have buffed her down back 4. In previous parts, after blocking down back 4, you could punish with 11 frame and 12 frame, but in this game, if your opponent is punishing you on a down back 4, you can go for down back 4 too, and they cannot interrupt, and you can launch them. And I think it's a very good pop. Now I think I would suggest you to go for down back 4 instead of doing down 3, because down back 4 is you have one more option. It's 1 frame faster. Down 3 is 22 frame and down back 4 is 12 frame, and you can do this move on crouching position as well. So that move is one of the great moves as well. Now we're gonna talk about her pressure options, like how Zafina can create pressure. As I told you in the beginning, that Zafina is all about creating pressure. She takes a lot of plus frames after blocking certain moves. So her pressure tools are 4-4-3, as I told you, and down back 3 on hit is also a pressurized move, because you can go in Scarecrow, and in Scarecrow you have a lot of moves like you can mix up your opponent with. And now this is the buff. After running 3, she can go into Scarecrow, and then you can do 1+2. So in my opinion, I think the best pressure, there are 3 pressurized tools with huge plus frame on hit on block, and these are 4-4-3, running 3, and then in Scarecrow 1+2, and then in Mantis as well. Now they have buffed this move. Mantis now for 1 is also +6 on block, and this move is like 24 frame startup, but this move is amazing. Like, let's say if you're doing this, and then you can do this, or maybe this, and running 3 and then 1+2. I think these are like the best best tools to create pressure. Now we're gonna talk about Zafina Panishes. Her 10 frame Panishes are 1-3 and 1-4. It depends on you. If you wanna go in Scarecrow and create pressure, I would say like you should always go for 1-3 option, because you can do a lot of things in Scarecrow. And I think her Scarecrow and her Mantis are one of her best stances than Tarantula. Tarantula is also useful, but like it's very risky. But I think 1-3 is amazing. Again, after 1-3 you can do 1+2. You can go for neutral 3 and down for 4, and then she has a Neo move down for 1. You can do a lot of things, but 1-4 has more pressure. 1-4 has more damage. 1-3 is 19 and 1-4 is 22. So like if you wanna end your opponent, if you wanna take more damage, then you can go for 1-4. But if you don't wanna take damage, you can always go for and take plus frames and mind games. You can go for 1-4, 1-3. I prefer this punish. Her 12 frame, she doesn't have 12 frame punish in my opinion, but she has a wall standing 12 frame punish, which is a wall standing 3, which is amazing. I think I love this punish, and I really wanted her to have this punish back in Tekken 7, but she didn't have that punish. So like it also leaves you in Scarecrow, and then the mind games stays the same. But she doesn't have actually a 12 frame punish on a standing position. You have to do 1-3 for 10, 11 and 12 frame. Her 13 frame punish from standing position is while standing 1-4. And I think it's the same for while standing position. You can go for while standing 4 or while standing 3 from 10 to 14 frames. I think you have to choose between while standing 4 and while standing 3. I would say like for 11 frame you can always you can use while standing 4 from while rising position, and while rising 3 from 12 to 14 frames. But in starting position she has downfall 1 2 and downfall 1 4. If your opponent is cornered, you can go for downfall 1 4, and it's a wall flat, and then it's a combo. I will show you. I will go for restart position and then a wall, and then like this you can do the combo. It's like the basic combo, but you can extend this combo by doing I think this, yeah, something like this. I don't actually play this character, but yeah. So, and 14, she doesn't have a 14 frame punish, guys. She used to have this one as a 14 frame punish back in Tekken 7, but this is also a huge nerf for Zafina. But you can do downfall 4 2 or downfall 4 1. It's up to you if you wanna go for heat engager. If you want your heat, you can go for double 1 4. It's a 14 frame punish. She has a 15 frame punish now. She didn't have that punish in the back in Tekken 7, which I was hoping, but like they increased 1 frame of down power 3 4 from 14 to 15, and all she can do is down back 4 1. Maybe she can do combo, but I don't really know. But like she has this punish 15 frame, 40, almost 50% damage, and then 16 frame she can launch. I think this is all she has. And well, 15 frame while standing launcher is while standing 1 2, which is this is the combo after that. We should talk about later. Okay guys, now we're gonna dive into her heat stuff. We're gonna talk about her heat engagers. We're gonna talk about how to utilize her heat and what makes her special in her heat. I think her heat is quite unique. I think all of her Azazil moves are crusher in her heat. Like these are actually crushers. It doesn't matter like from, let's say if you are in minus frames, let me put it on one block position. And if your opponent is pressing after this, and if you are scared of doing this, which is minus 18 on block, you can go for this. It's a homing move now. This move also becomes homing. Like everything is homing in a hit. So that's a special thing about her here. All of her Azazil moves. Can she do something Azazil in this one? Yeah, this one is minus 7. In 3 of her stances, she has one Azazil move, and these 3 moves becomes power crush. Complete power crush. That's a special about it. So how we'll talk about her heat engagers. I think her 14 frame punish is her best heat engagers, and you can create pressure by doing running 3 and then 1+2, and you can carry on this stuff. Okay, I think her heat is really good because in her heat you can combo from Foul 1+2, which is a save move, but in heat you can utilize your heat and then you can carry on your combo. Like this, something like this, yeah. And then I told you before, like after 4 you can counter hit, and Zafina can do a combo. I will show you. Let's you activate the heat, and then you can do this, and then you can carry the combo like this. So I think you can say safely, like in heat, Zafina can do combos from the moves or from the hits. You guys not combo, in general, like after 3 or even in counter hit you couldn't do combo, but in hit you can do combo like this. And after 1+2, which is a new move, you can do combo. It's a safe move, but in heat you can do combo. You can actually see and react, and then you can spend your heat and do the combo. So this is that good. What else? I think that's it. That's pretty much we have covered her heat. And guys, now we're going to talk about her offense and defense. In my opinion, Zafina is 70% defensive character and 30% offensive character. But like she used to be like this in the past, but now I think it's the opposite. Like she has a lot of moves. You can create pressure, as I told you before. She can create pressure or after forward running 3 and then forward 3 and then 1+2 in Scarecrow, and then you can start all these pressure again. These are tools you can create pressure with. And then her defensive options are her she has a parry. It takes huge damage on hit. She has back. I think that's weird thing to say, but her backpack is the best. And there's a lot of things you can avoid by just doing backpack. So, and then I think if you're just doing backpack, you can always go for down 3, you know, even by doing backpack and then down back 4 and then far 4, you know, just these are I think defensive, and down bar 1 is amazing, like keep out tool. And then if your opponent is pressurizing you, you can always press 1+2. I think you need to abuse that move. Even if your opponent is punishing you, you always should press 1+2 4, because you have a follow-up string which is 1+4 4, and then it's a combo from if your opponent hit that move. So what I do normally by playing Zafina is I just do backpack, and if I see my opponent is like rushing towards me, I press 1+2. If I will play safe, I'll go for this, or sometimes jab, or something alpha 1, you know, stuff like that. And then you can also do sometimes forward 3, because it has a huge range. And if you have to guess, like if your opponent is coming towards you, then you can do forward 3. I think these are like, and with pressures too, you can do forward running 3 1+2, and then if your opponent is gonna press something, you can go for 1+2, and it's a combo on counter hit, and then down back 2 is there as well. Yeah, I think these are all options, how defense and offense with Zafina. Now we're gonna talk about Zafina's combos, and I'm gonna first teach you her good combo starters. So her good combo starters are down forward 2, while standing 1-2 from while standing position, forward 3 from standing position, and then I think in scarecrow neutral 4. Other stuff are 1+2 on counter hit, and these are like the best counter hit starter. And you can do the combos her combos are not difficult, these are very simple plain. So let's start with down forward 2, which is very easy. You can go for the down forward 2, forward 1, and then she has a new under which is running 1+2 into down forward 1. Our basic finishers are far forward 3+4, and then down forward 1 4, and running 1+2 into down forward 1. Yeah, I was watching Chanel's YouTube video and he was doing this combo. See, this is guaranteed. And then on wake up you can go for down back 3 and or far forward 3. These two options. So these are pretty much very good options. I love this combo. It's very good. This, and then you know, you can do crazy stuff like that. And then from while standing position, I think it's the same. Everything is the same. But there are something different, like after 1+2 on counter hit, they're always the same. 3 down for 1, and this thing, you know. I think her basic stuff is the same, yeah, from everything. Or if you wanna do something different, you can do down forward 1 to far forward 2, down forward 2 to far forward 1, and down forward 1, and then it's the same. You can change the first hit of the combo, and then everything remains the same. I think that's pretty much what Zafina is. Zafina combos are all, and then you can it is one different combo from her Mantis stance. Yeah, she put a new combo from her Mantis stance, which is down 3-1, down 3-1, and then 4-3. And then 2-1-4, or you can do 1 or something. I will show you. You have to dash and connect this combo. And then in heat is the same. After forward 3 on counter hit, you can do the same combo. Forward 1, down forward 1, down forward 1 into forward 3, 2, 3 into this, and then everything is I think is the same. So these are, I think, the main combos from different positions. And let's try this combo as well. After watching 2, you can change the first move of the combo, and then everything remains the same. After running 1+2 and then down forward 1, I think everything is the same, but after different startups, you're changing the first move of the combo, and then throughout is the same. Again, the follow-ups are there. You have 3 follow-ups now, which is far 3+4, and then running 1+2 and down for 1, down for 1 4, and then the last one is back 1 into just frame. It's not just frame actually, just back 1 into 1+2. So I think these are the four follow-ups after ending the combos. You can also check out all the things shown in this video in the text version via the link in the description. If you like this video, please leave a like or comment below with your thoughts. Thanks for watching.